What's going on, y'all, man? DJ Z-Nyce checking in again for another episode of TDT. A special episode, like I always say. But this is real special because this is the Black Business Expo episode, man. Going down right here August 2nd at the Norton Sports and Learning Complex. And it's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I will be on the ones and twos, and we're doing some interviews. In the drop, man, TDT, special interviews with special people, man, entrepreneurs from all over, coming here August 2nd, man. So be on the lookout for this episode. Let's go. So listen, this is a special episode, like I always say, of TDT Top Down Talks. Y'all know how we do, man. It's been a minute since I've seen you all, but I'm super excited about this interview, like I always say. You know, it's what I do, DJ Z-Nyce, Top Down Talks. And this interview is special to me because we're interviewing two special people with the Louisville Urban League. And the Louisville Urban League has a special event coming up. I said special a lot, but it's special to me. It's the Black Business Expo. And with me, I have Miss Cynthia Brown and Mr. Walter Baynard. Did I say that right? Whatever? Okay, he's senior advisor, and you're director over entrepreneurship at the Louisville Urban League, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so I love these people, y'all. Let's go ahead and start this off first. I know we riding. I love y'all individually. I love Miss Cynthia because with my sporadic brain, I be all over the place. She takes her time with me, y'all, and other entrepreneurs to make sure that I have the things that I need, make sure I'm on the right path. And she's just a cool, good spirit if you see her. And also, she got dance moves. We ain't gonna go there. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Oh, yeah, she be cutting the rug. Ain't gonna tell nobody. And we got Walter, man, cool as a fan. I know he's in the back, and you know, he's just chilling back there. But Walter's somebody that I hit up as well, and I'm like, hey, man, how do I do this? What do I do that? And he might be like, Z, I think you should do this, X, Y, Z. And or if we're out at an event, he's like just showing love, man. Every time I see him, it's always been good love. So how you doing, Walt?
I'm doing well,
How you doing, Miss Cynthia? How you doing?
Doing well.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on the show, the TDT Top Down Talks. So the reason why I wanted to do this interview, because I feel like I wanted a lot more people to know about the Black Business Expo going down August 2nd at the Norton's Track and Field.
Yes.
So I want to let you start off and just describe and talk about it a little bit more. Bring the mic up.
Okay. So the Black Business Expo is an event we started. This is going to be our third year. We do it at the Norton Sports and Learning Center. The event is really designed to be around Black businesses in Louisville, particularly those in West Louisville, and providing some opportunities to vend, to learn about other business resources that are going on. We typically have panel conversations that are providing really, really good information to business owners. And then we try to switch it up and do some fun stuff. So we have a fashion show.
Yeah.
This year we're going to have a quick pitch competition. So
what is a quick pitch competition? What is that?
So a quick pitch competition, the concept this year is that we want people to be able to get up and do a quick pitch, like an elevator pitch, in about 2 to 3 minutes. So lots of pitch competitions. They're a little bit more extensive. You get 5 minutes. You can show slides and all of that. But we want to pick 5 random people just to come up. You throw your quick pitch out, and we're going to have cash prizes.
Kind of like Shark Tank, but not really. But like, not that I'm bidding, but Shark Tank, you got to throw your pitch out there for one of the sharks.
Throw your pitch out there. So come prepared. If you haven't been thinking about it, I would start getting your points down now, or really what you want to talk about and say about your business, and be able to just go do it on the fly.
Man, so we got a lot. So Walter, let's pass the mic to you. So Walter, real quick, what's your quick pitch?
My quick pitch is come to the August 2nd Black Business Expo. It's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to have a lot of energy in the building. DJ Z-Nyce will be there. We're going to be doing some interviews. We're going to have a beautiful vendor marketplace. Over 100 vendors will be in the space. Come out, learn, enjoy, family fun. It's going to be an amazing day.
So for entrepreneurs just really trying to really get their feet wet, what's some of the key people that are going to be there that maybe, like, if you're creating content and you want to know how to monetize it a little bit, I feel like, is there anybody going to be there that's kind of like speaking on that? Because I feel like in today's time, you know, we all have a lot of talent. We all want to be content creators. We all want to take our talents a little bit and make money off of them. So is there going to be anybody there that, you know, can talk about that a little bit?
Actually, yeah. So we have one of the panels this year is going to be on creating for profit.
I'll create now with TDT, y'all. That's up my alley.
And and that's across a variety of different kind of like creative industries.
Okay.
So we're gonna have Hannah Drake as part of our panel.
Shouts out to Miss Hannah Drake.
We're gonna have Robin G facilitating.
Robin G.
We're gonna have Ramona Dahlem on the panel.
Yeah,
Dave
Miss Ramona.
Christopher.
Congrats to Mr.
We're
Dave
also gonna
Christopher.
have Farina Zinga, who used to be the curator for the Speed Museum. So she's used to putting together and creating for Black artists and Black art exhibits. So it's gonna be across a wide variety of like creative industries, but really talking about how do you take that creative talent that you have and how do you monetize that and turn that into a sustainable business. I think so many times artists, I'm an artist myself, I'm a dancer. First time I started,
she had dance moves, y'all. I knew
ballet was my background, but the
Okay.
first times that like I actually started getting paid for doing that, like it was like, wow, like this could actually, like be something. It's not just my hobby or just something that I'm good at, but being able to take the talent and actually being able to get paid the value for that. Like we don't do that in any other industry but art. So our creative, industry. So like I think this is gonna be a good panel.
So another thing that y'all got going on, and we're gonna talk to Dalesha a little bit later on, Walter, they got a fashion show. And when I was there last year, one thing that stuck out to me was a girl, I don't know her name, y'all might know her name. She had fashionable scrubs for the ladies.
Yeah.
The other morning, my wife was getting dressed, and she was like, I need some more scrubs. And I was sitting here kind of like, bing. When we go and do this on the second, I'm going to make sure I buy her a couple of outfits. So I hope she's coming back.
Oh, I think she is. Walter, that's your client. I'll let you
that's
talk
my
about
client,
it. That's your client.
McKenna Davis. She's been amazing.
Shout out McKenna.
Shout out McKenna. She started with us, about a year ago, honestly, and we were able to kind of get her set up, get her the financial information, get her the business coaching that she needed to really start her business the right way, elevate her business. She has a great background, great story. So if you guys ever see McKenna Davis out there, definitely support her.
I'll be supporting you.
It will support everyone, honestly, that come to the Black Business Expo on August 2nd.
Another thing that I loved about the Black Business Expo is not only with the Urban League Gala, but I feel like you all highlighted people that were at the Black Business Expo at the Urban League Gala. And the Urban League Gala every year, I have a great time there.
Yes.
A great time there. Shouts out to Aaron for killing it and doing everything. Everybody that brings that together. That's where I saw those dance moves at y'all, because I was DJing or whatever.
She's killing. She's killing.
She was like this, y'all. She was like this. But we have a good time, and that's what it's about.
Yes.
And the Urban League, I just want to say thank you all, because currently, I'm working with you all closely to expand my brand, redo my contracts, my logos, and other things and all that. So I just want to personally on this ride say thank you, Miss Cynthia. Thank you, Walter.
Appreciate
and I look forward to working with you all a whole lot more. So another thing that we got going on at the Black Business Expo, August 2nd, we start at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
That's correct.
Right on the money. I'm going to be spinning. K-Sip's going to be spinning. We got a fashion show. You grab you something to eat, a lot of entrepreneurs. But also there, we're going to be doing some interviews with some people. So we're going to collab, TDT, and the Louisville Urban League, and we're going to be interviewing. Who are we going to be interviewing?
I think we need to see who shows up that day.
Okay.
And then start to pick some winners. I think some of the panelists might be good to interview.
All right.
Some of our designers that are participating in the fashion show.
Yes.
And then just some of the businesses, especially the ones who have been there year after year and have been supporting this. I think it would be good to talk to them, get their perspective, and what they get out of the Business Expo.
Man, I love it. And all I want to do for the Business Expo is definitely bring you all a dope soundtrack, but also want you all to come because there's so much information. This is year 3 for me. And not to just take up this whole interview talking, this is really important and it's on my heart because I got so much information and it moved me. Year 1 was like, oh, okay. By year 2, I was getting my business and all my stuff in order, like everything running, showing profit, and learning how to do everything. But I still need help. I'm not gonna sit here like I got it all together. But these 2 people right here will make sure you're together. They find time and they make sure they help the community. But that's what the Urban League is for.
Yeah, Z's got a lot of energy, so we had a tag team him. Most people only get one coach, but we had a tag team him, and we kind of split it up.
My coffee done kicked in, y'all.
That's okay. We love it though.
So where can they go at if they want to either be a vendor or they just want to come and get tickets, or where can they go so they can make sure they come and,
Okay, we still have spots open, so if people are interested in vending, you can go to the Urban League website at lul.org and look for Center for Entrepreneurship, and there's a link that'll take you to our vendor application. But we still want people just to come out. So even if you don't think you're going to be able to table or be there the whole day, you should come out, enjoy some of the panel discussions, the fashion show. We're going to have some backpack giveaways, some kids activities. So it's going to be a lot going on in the day. And as you just said, now we're going to have like top-down talks, a pitch competition.
Yes.
Like, why would you not be there? You could be in this seat.
You're going to leave fed, literally fed with all the information. They're probably gonna have food on deck as well, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Definitely gonna feed you with the food, and we're gonna have a good time. And all I want to say is, like, for you thinking about that business that you might want to start, you don't know where to start at, just come and get the information, because the Urban League can definitely help you getting started as far as like that dream that you got or that idea that you got, and they can go ahead and push you over the edge, man. You might as well do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So right here on TDT, man, DJ Z-Nyce, Black Business Expo, and shouts out to the Urban League, and thank you all again.
All right, thank you. We're looking forward to it.
See y'all later.
All right.
So we're on the inside of the Louisville Urban League, man, getting a little inside footage, and again, I'm with Mr. Walter and Miss Cynthia, and we want to talk about their space and what they do in their space. So where are we at right now?
So this is the Black Business Department space.
Okay.
This is where we have all of our team meetings. This is where we brainstorm. We try to have a little bit of inspiration on the walls with some of the words to kind of keep us focused.
Okay, teamwork, strategy.
Yep, creative, success. And then also we have some pictures of some really famous Black business districts around the country.
Okay,
Russell,
I see Black Wall Street.
Yeah, Russell is where we are now, but we have, like, what happened here in Russell was the same thing that happened all across the country with redlining and urban renewal. So, like, we just use this as inspiration of this is what we're trying to work towards to get back to.
Okay. So Walter, I want to talk to you about the Louisville Young Professionals, because you know we be outside a little bit every once in a while, and I know they meet. When do they meet? On Wednesdays?
Yeah, usually on Wednesdays. Usually the second Wednesday of the month. Actually in person at the Urban League, 6 p.m. to 8 o'clock. Whenever we can finish. But Louisville Young Professionals, age range 21 to 40 years old.
See how they do us, man?
I'm still in there.
Right,
A couple more years. But Young Professionals, it's a collective group. We recognize nationally as well. Just kind of the new leaders that are coming up. The new CEOs is going to be in the place. We're going to talk about different strategies that be able to help the community that we live in, whether we do some fundraising opportunities, whether we do parties. Obviously, the party scene is always the huge thing, but
organic
pop-up is always huge.
Yeah.
But it's a great opportunity to network, know who's coming up as a new leader here in the Louisville area.
One thing that I want to say before we end this, like networking. I know we say networking all the time. What's something that you could suggest or recommend for somebody that's kind of like shy? They want to come in and, they might be over in the corner or something. What would you recommend for them to do in order to break that ice when they come in and meet and they want to be a part of Louisville Young Professionals?
Yeah, come in, show up to the meeting. We do have auxiliary groups and different ways that can get you involved, so you don't have to actually be on the forefront of everything.
Okay.
You can just get the information, and we'll just figure out what your skill set is specifically and be able to put you in there, and you could just run that thing how you want.
Man, I appreciate it. So listen, you heard it here first from Miss Cynthia and my guy Walter right here at the Louisville Urban League, man. Don't forget the Black Business Expo going down August 2nd, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and TDT will be in the building, and I'm going to be playing some tunes for y'all, okay? So listen. Check out this episode, and I'll see y'all later.
What's going on, guys? It's Corey, the Good Vibes Garage, the official automotive enhancement supercenter of Top Down Talks. Back to the show.
So for the Black Business Expo, we also got a fashion show. And this is year 3 for me. And the first year I was here, I seen the fashion show, and it was amazing. And I was like, man, who put this on? But listen, I got the person who put on the fashion show, Miss Dalesha Logan in the building. What's up, girl? What's going on?
What's up? Thank you for having me.
No problem. So look, I'm excited about this year's Black Business Expo. I remember one year we did it, like I said in the previous earlier interview with Walter, that we had a girl that had scrubs that were fashionable.
Yes.
Like you got all type of people. Who's some of the designers that we got this year?
So we actually are bringing her back.
Okay.
So we got the luxury scrubs coming back. We also have a new designer. It's actually a group of 3 of them, 3 founders.
Okay.
And they actually have a golf brand. So
Hold
golf
on,
attire.
Save that. Let's go ahead and take this ride, man. Come on, let's go, Miss Dalesha. Go ahead, hop on in the whip. Let's go. So, Miss Dalesha, what's going on?
What's going on, Z?
Man, nothing much, man. It's a beautiful day out here,
Yes,
man.
it
Leaving the
is.
Norton Track and Field Center. I just now left Miss Cynthia and Mr. Walter
Yes.
over at the Louisville Urban League. But you was talking a little something about this year y'all got a golf brand in the fashion show. Elaborate on that a little bit more. Come on, talk to me.
Yeah, so you always want to go bigger and better. So last year was great. This year is going to be even better. We have some iconic fashion designers, and I actually just got done interviewing a few of them, and I am just so excited for you guys to really see what our local Black entrepreneurs are doing. You know what I mean? Because of course the market is oversaturated with designers, but I like to specifically pull out the creative ones. So like the luxury scrub brand, and then the golfing apparel, and then I also have a young lady. She makes hats. She hand makes them. She was actually in the show last year, and she's another one that I'm like, you know what, we need to get you back, because the show was phenomenal. So yeah, looking forward to doubling it up this year. You know what I mean?
The fashion show definitely is an essential part of the Black Business Expo.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're showing creatives, and it's just right on par
Yes.
with this year's message as far as like trying to monetize your creativeness.
Yes.
And I think that's super important. We talked to Miss Cynthia and Walter about it as well. And I mean, that's what I'm in the middle of myself. Hold on, y'all. TDT, we going over these bumps. We can't mess up the rims, y'all. Let me take my time.
Please don't mess up the rims.
Hold on.
You got insurance on your rims?
We got it. So one thing that I remember from last year, there was a guy, I feel like he either was a basketball player, he was from Lexington or something like that.
Oh, yes.
He had fire.
Yes, Jerron Jones, his brand is Wild Things. Oh my God, incredible.
Fire.
Incredible. So we are actually trying to get him to be in the show again this year, so stay tuned for that. Oh yeah. Amazing. And that's what I mean, like every designer had their own unique style, and that's what I really, really loved about the show. And we're gonna run that back and do it again this year. You know what I mean? It's my second year facilitating. The first year we actually had Rayshonda, All Is Fair in Love and Fashion.
We did.
Yes.
It's so crazy I didn't even remember.
Yes, she did amazing.
She did.
She did an amazing job, but now, honey, she's booked and busy.
Yeah, super booked and busy.
So my boss, Cynthia, she actually asked me last year to facilitate the fashion show because I actually occupy that space because I am a sign model. So I'm kind of used to being in that space with runways and things like that. So she asked me to facilitate it, and it was a hit. Everybody loved it. Everybody was saying great things about it, including my CEO. So I was like, you know what? Let's run it back. Let's do it again. So we still doing it. You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we gonna run that back.
We're gonna add to it and make it
Absolutely.
bigger and better. So can we talk a little bit about you and what you do for the Louisville Urban League? 'Cause
Yeah.
not only you're a fashion model, but you get down to the business. Y'all.
I
She
do.
don't play about when it comes to the business. Let's talk about it.
Absolutely. So I am the Reparative Economics Fund Coordinator through the Center for Entrepreneurship. So my job and my role, I actually help our small Black business owners or business owners from marginalized communities, underserved communities, actually help them gain access to capital. So this can be in the form of a grant, this can be in the form of a loan. So we actually just started a new initiative earlier this year called the Reparative Economics Fund.
So what is that for? I know you was probably about to say it.
Yeah, so that is actually essentially, it was catered to our business owners that otherwise it would be more difficult for them to get lending. So maybe your credit score is low, maybe your debt to income ratio doesn't look as good as it should. So if you have just a regular typical minority small business owner, you go to a bank or just a mainstream commercial lending. Exactly. If you don't have everything in order, it's a quick no, and they're not even going to ask you twice about it, or you know what I mean. So it's a quick no. But we figured, let's go ahead and design this space that entrepreneurs can come to us and we'll work with them. So what we do is we put mitigators in place. So say maybe your income isn't the best, or like I said, your debt to income ratio, it'll be a yes with conditions. So maybe if it's a credit, a credit score, we'll say, we'll go ahead and approve you, but you'll have to take like a credit repair class, you know what I mean? Or you'll have to take a financially, empowerment class.
So you gotta work. You gotta work.
You gotta work. You gotta have some skin in the game for sure. But we're here to assist with our more marginalized, entrepreneurs. That's why we decided to make that. So it's called the Reparative Economics Fund. We've already closed on a couple loans. So you can actually request up to $15,000, and y'all get this 4% interest rate. That is unheard of.
What it
That
do?
is unheard of. 4% interest rate. And, you know, as far as the terms, that's just a case-by-case base. But we made it to where we can give you a yes, because we want to give you a yes. We want to see our entrepreneurs in Louisville really thriving. And, you know, there's such a disconnect and a gap when it's a Black entrepreneur versus, you know, our counterparts. So we wanted to create that space to where, you know what, we can give you a yes. You know what I mean? You know, because we get overlooked a lot in different, you know, industries and different aspects in different areas. So we created this loan fund to really be able to give those entrepreneurs a chance.
Man, look at that, man.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur like me. Listen. A lot of people just don't know if they don't know. I mean, I've been on my bank forever.
Yeah.
I've never even asked for anything like a loan or something.
Yeah.
And but when you do go in, you're like, hey, can I get this? Like, do you want a person? I'm like, no, for my business.
Right.
How long have you been in business?
Yeah.
Are you making, say, $70,000 or $80,000 a year?
Yeah,
And a business person starting off might not be making
Exactly,
that. But
yeah.
you might be at the point to where you're like, hey, if I could just get that fryer, if I could just get the
Right,
hood
right.
for my mobile food truck, if I
Right.
could just get those speakers, that equipment, this can probably help you.
Yeah.
And at 4%, I mean, hey,
And that's what I mean.
come on.
Yeah, and that's our target. Our target audience, like I said, are those that would otherwise be turned down. Because, you know, if your credit score is an 850 and you're making $100,000 a year, it's probably, you know, you can go anywhere and get a loan.
Yeah.
But this is for more of the people who have a lower credit score. Maybe, you know, the debt to rate, you know, the debt to income ratio is, you know, a little chaotic. You know what I mean? Just the whole setup of their business front facing is a little chaotic. And if you took that to a regular commercial lending, they're just like, oh no, we don't know about that. But that's what we're here for. You know what? You come to us. We're gonna help you. You know, we have a whole team, you know, that is gonna take you from the application process to the underwriting process to the closing process, and also after. If you need anything after, if you need assistance, you know what I mean? We have business coaches, we have financial advisors. You know what I mean? We have, you know, a director in-house. Any questions that you have, any assistance that you need, that's what we're here for. So I love that you are doing an episode on, you know, our Black business and our Black Business Expo, but especially really honing in on our Black business owners, because sometimes it is hard to get a leg up, and it is hard to, you know, find a space where you can really thrive in your business, because if you're being told no everywhere you go, it's like, how can you get that one up? So we are finding those, you know, those business owners that, you know, I just need a couple thousand for, like you said, equipment. I just need, you know, I need a blender because I want to start a business making smoothies, or, you know what I mean? So those are the type of people that we really want to help, because sometimes it takes that little bit to take you over and get you that success that you need. Sometimes it just takes you that little bit. So we are here to provide that little bit for you.
So listen, before we wrap up this episode of TDT, is it too late? Are you finding other designers for this expo, or you got everybody?
Yes, so we actually are looking for other designers. The window is very small, but I'm willing to work with you. So I can go ahead and give you all my Instagram. You guys can definitely, you know, just DM me if you're interested.
What is it? What's the Instagram?
Yeah, so it's Dalesha, Dalesha, and then Dee. So Dalesha D. You can find me on Instagram. Go ahead and send me a DM. If you're a fashion designer or you know of any designers that would like to be a part of the fashion show, please reach out to me. We still have some space available for some designers and for some vendors. So definitely just reach out and let me know. I'm willing to work with you.
Man, hey, y'all heard it here first. TDT Top Down Talks, Black Business Expo. I'm here with Miss Dalesha.
Yes. A
Logan.
pleasure. Yes.
Hey, got it.
You got it.
And thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
I can't wait till
Thank you for having
August
me.
2nd. I look forward to it.
Absolutely.
Shouts out to my favorite DJ, KC.
Shouts out.
And we going
Shouts out
up.
to my girl.
Let's go.